BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call 954 must say a pleasant good morning. Wherever you are in the world today, my friends, hope you're smiling. Hope you're having a good time. Wherever you are in the world today, we're here at St. Lucie in South FLA, US of A. The Girl Scout Park. And before I even go into that, I must say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and some of the mothers who play a father's role in the life of their kids. So at the moment, this is the South Florida Premier League T20 competition continues. It's South India who is playing St. Lucie here in Port St. Lucie. The score at the moment, St. Lucie decided to take first strike. They are 77-3 after 11 overs. At the crease, you got Jordan Pinnock and Al Banton. Jordan Pinnock is on 28 from 32. Al Banton is on 11 from 9. The batters who were out earlier is Mark Pinnock, was out leg before for a duck. Perez Bowes was stumped for 28, and Goodlit was out for 1. At the crease, you got Jordan Pinnock in 28 and Al Banton in 11. To come, you got Orin Toppin, Tucker Jr., Patul, Sham, Dave Archer, and Glenroy Dread Callis. So it's Adiban is the bowler. He's bowling his third over, 16 runs, no wickets. So the score is 80-3 St. Lucie. Jordan Pinnock plays that one on the onside down to corner. There's a fielder there. They call for the second and they'll get it pretty easy. Wow, that was a some good feeling. Well, I should take that back because it goes straight in his hands. He got to move to his left. He went in and just popped out. It was hit quite a bit hard by Jordan Pinnock. Luckily for him, the batsman, the fielder, puts it down. As the score moves to 83-3 St. Lucie. I must welcome a very good friend of mine and also my loving daughter. And I guess you were wondering why I say good friend. Yes, we are good friends. We also, she's my daughter. She decided to spend the weekend because it's Father's Day. And we do that quite a bit, but since today they claim that it's so much of a special day, she just decided to come in town. It's not too far, just living south of here. So again, as she waves, she's just having some ackee and saltfish, and I won't tell you anymore. I'll go back live to cricket. So thanks again. As we return to live cricket, Yes, I must also take the time out to say hello to all the fathers. So it will be Renew, who is his bowling is 4 over, 1 for 24. As Pinnock just play that one on the offside, gets a single as the score moves up by 1. 84, Jordan Pinnock to 32. And it could be out. Went straight up, and yes, the keeper took a running catch. So Albanton is gone for 12. St. Lucie lost their 4th wicket, 84 for 3. In the meantime, I must also just touch base on there was a game this morning. Sri Lanka were playing the West Indies in the World Cup, the Women's World Cup. Sri Lanka went down to West Indies. I'll get the exact score for you. I know they made 90 something. And West Indies, they make 98. West Indies made 99 for 5. So West Indies had now won 3 straight, and they are sure in the playoff. They are in the playoff, and as I was listening this morning to the watch along, I was watching the game and also listening to the commentary from the watch along on Cricket Forum with Carlton Brown, the popular cricket forum in the Caribbean. He had mentioned that for West Indies going into the playoff, they will be receiving a huge sum of US dollars. I'm not going to tell you how much, because the next thing you know, you're going to call down there and want them to give you some, eh? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. As we return live, it's 84-44. Tucker Jr., who had just joined Jordan Pinnock at the crease. Tucker Jr., who is he's on a little shaky spell, I could say. Haven't made much. There's a loud appeal, and it sounds like the ball hit the middle of the bat. I'm not sure what they are appealing for, but of course they were appealing real loud. But appealing now in cricket by a lot of teams seems like it's just the norm. They just appeal for nothing. Tucker Jr. swings and miss outside the off stump. You could see the bowler with his arms over his head, hoping that he would get a nick or something. 84-44. Tucker Jr. plays that square of the wicket, and they will get an easy, comfortable single. Jordan Pinnock, I don't think he ever get run out in cricket. As they would say, he's from Jamaica, and he runs as short as he may look. He's very quick between the stumps. 85-45, St. Lucie up against South India Tuskers. The umpires who's officiating today, I think that's Baker, umpire Baker, and along with Max Dyer. Max Dyer, who is originally from Jamaica, but he grew up in Panama, or it could be the opposite. But he's I know his wife is from Panama, and I mentioned Panama because they're in the football World Cup. I say football because we're playing the football World Cup. So, but I'm gonna even turn it around a little and say soccer. Yeah, Panama is in the World Cup. They're not doing too good, but they are there. So while the keeper is making some adjustment to the field, you got a short third man, a cover point, extra cover, long off, long on, short mid wicket, square leg. As Aniban runs in and Tucker drives that one in the covers, there's a fielder there. He tries to the stump, but he was home safe. They crossed for a comfortable single, I could say. As the score moves to 84-4-4, they're in the 12th over. Jordan Pinnock, who took a couple of time off because of his job. It's good to know that he returns and making some runs. This one he played his square of the wicket. There's a fielder on the boundary. They get a comfortable single. The score moves up by 1 to 87-4-4. Jordan Pinnock now is on 33. That one was hit hard and high. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's gone. That's like an Energizer bunny. It just keep going. And I think I need to send a message out to Tucker Jr. that remind him that his father is sitting out here in the van doing the commentary. So if he intend to continue to hit like that, he need to keep it in that exact position or go straighter. I don't know if you're going to give his father a Father's Day present today of a good inning. And that one he goes on the offside, and yes, that was a beautiful shot there by Tucker Jr. He just opened the face and placed it over covers. One bounce in the road for 6. As the score moves to 99-4-4. St. Lucie. And it's Aniban again into Tucker Jr. And that one he flights it quite a bit more when Tucker Jr. just dropped the bat on it. It was a good ball. So after 2-6, I think he did the correct thing, because that one he think he would be taking a chance in playing a big shot, so he just dropped the bat on it. And that one he hits it hard and high. There's a fielder running in, but no, it will fall in no man's land, and they cross for a comfortable 2. That one went real high. The long on and the long off who runs in, but there was a good little distance away from it, and so they cross for 2. It's the end of the 14th over. The score is 101 For 4. Tucker Jr. moves on to 16 from 8. Jordan Pinnock on 33 from 37. There is a projected score of 144. The current run rate is 7.2. Again, what a beautiful day for cricket. And not only just here the cricket is going on, I would say a beautiful day for sports. You got the World Cup is going on. You got the Major League Cricket is going on up north. Pollard had just scored 100 last night. Nicky P didn't do much. But yes, Pollard came to the party, even though his team had lost. I got to go back and check because there was on both teams, there's a batter who had made 100. I don't want to call that name until I'm sure, but he made 152. He could have went on to make 200 because he out somewhere about in the 14th over. As we return to live cricket is Jason, who is bowling from the northern end. And Jordan Pinnock just stick to that one on the leg side and picks up the single. So they're making some adjustment for the Tucker Jr., the left-hander. Got a long on, long off, a deep mid-wicket, close to cow corner area. You also got a short fine leg, a cover point, backward point, and a man deep on doing the sweeping on the offside. Tucker Jr. just plays that one in the covers, get a comfortable single. So it's Jason runs and Jordan plays that one in the covers down to the fielder on the boundary, and again they'll cross for a comfortable single. The score moves up by 1. 104 for 4. That's a beautiful shot there by Tucker Jr. Plays it in the covers. Down to the long off boundary. He moves on to 18. Jordan Pinnock and 15. They're on the 15th over. That one, it was a shot of a good length, and Jordan Pinnock just comes back and just punch it on the onside for a comfortable single. I'm seeing it correct. I gotta wait until the next over because well, obviously we won't see it again, but I gotta go and look at the replay of this picture. was, did I say pitcher? I mean bowler. And I just thought that he was pitching. And, at the end of the 15th over, the score is 107 for 4. St. Lucie up against South India. That one, that first ball from the new bowler, Stephen. He just played it, just opened the back face and plays it over covers. There's a fielder there who runs around, but wasn't even close to get it. So the score moves to 110 for 4, St. Lucie. Tucker Jr. moves to 22, Jordan Pinnock on 36. Again, they're making some adjustment to the field because of the righty-lefty. Stephen in the boat to Jordan Pinnock, and he plays that one, square of the wicket. They get one. They're thinking about the second. They'll get it easy. Score moves up by 2. 112 for 4. That one plays in the covers. There's a fielder there. There's a good shot there by Jordan Pinnock, but straight to the fielder. No run. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. That was a good ball there by Stephen. He's bowling his first over. His first over. The 16th of the game. That one was played in the coverage here by Jordan Pinnock. It should be just a single. Yes, they'll settle for that. The throw comes back in, and it's the end of the over, the end of the 16th over. The score is 113 for 4 as I make way to some result down south. BCC Ignite 119 for 5. They're in the 17.4 overs up against Atlantic Cricket Club. Challengers 92 for 5 after 15.3 up against Mega Blaster. Falcons 152 for 5 after 15 up against Young Genius. Miami Chargers 91 for 9 after 16.3 up against Florida Cricket Academy. As we return to live cricket, the score 113 for 4. Tucker Jr. on 22, Jordan Pinnock on 39. It will be the 17th, starting of the 17th over. And it will be Raj to bowl his first over. He's making some adjustment to the field. He's moving the short third man to a fine leg area. As Jordan Pinnock plays that one right where that fielder had just moved in. They get one, they're coming back for the second, and they'll get it pretty easy. So the fielder is thinking whether or not he should be on the at fine leg or at short third man. So he went back over to a short third man. That was a full toss. Get the keeper very uncomfortable there because Jordan Pinnock had missed it. 115 for 4. Let me see. Yeah, there was a loud shout for a leg before. Umpire says not out, and they're not too happy about that. And I could see one of the players signaling for a replay. But of course, the replay, so Florida Premier League does not sanction that any replay in these games. So I will show him the replay later. But he was really asking, so later on I will send it to him. But it won't. There's no replay in the game that is going on now. So just got to go with umpire Max Dyer. He said not out, and just got to go along with that. So Jordan Pinnock plays that one, and there's a fielder there, and he went over his head for 6. He just went down on his knees and just placed it over covers. There's a fielder on the boundary, and you can see the fielder there. He wait and wait and wait and wait. Seems like he was standing on the boundary, but it went over his head for 6 as the score moves up to 124 for 4. Jordan Pinnock moves to 48. So at the end of the 17th over, the score is 124 for 4. I must give another big shout out to Mr. Brown down there in Jamaica. He had just called to give a shout out to the TVN crew as we return live. That should be a wide, yes, signal by the umpire. That one was down the leg, and he tried to throw that kitchen sink in it, and eventually end up hit it right to the fielder at backward square leg. He was just trying to muscle that one too much. That one, he plays that one, he covers. There's a fielder comes off the boundary. They were thinking of 2, but luckily for him, they just decide against it. As you can see what happens, the fielder shies and hit the center stumps. (126 for 4). St. Lucie up against South India. As number 9 is standing right in front of us, he acknowledged the idea just a few minutes ago. Yeah, he realized that, so he's going right back in the center. So what can I say? You got to tell me that he's fielding. But so I'm not gonna complain. He's good sportsman. He know that nothing was going on. They just trying to get the sticks back together. That was knocked out from the fielder throwing that ball in. But they will be ready in just a few minutes. And in that way, I will just ask him to just go to his whether it's right or his left, and I really do appreciate. Now, if a catch comes and he didn't get that ball, he gotta blame me for it though. But it's okay. He will understand. 126 for 6, 126 for 4. My mistake. As Stefan is ready again for his Jordan plays that one. He didn't get the full bat on it. He was thinking about the second, but we go against it. score moves up by 1 and Jordan moves to 49. Jordan Pinnock has made a 50 for some time now. As they would say, it's due. And Tucker Jr. is out caught. That was a very good catch. Because he advanced down the wicket. The batsman saw him coming and just placed it just a little bit short of a good length, and he swings and gets an outside edge, and the keeper was right there to accept that catch. It was a faster ball. So St. Lucie had lost their 5th wicket. They are now 127 for 5. Tucker Jr. had gone for 20, is it 22? Let's just make sure. Yeah, Tucker Jr. had gone for 24. But there goes another wicket down for St. Lucie. They are now 128 for 6. Jordan Pinnock has just thrown away his wicket. I can't say it any better than that, any worse than that. He just threw away his wicket. He's on 49. And just playing a expensive drive and got his stumps knocked back. 128 for 6 St. Lucie. They're in it's at the end of the 18th over. So Stephen had now bowled 2 overs, 2 for 10. Patul is at the crease along with Dave Archer, who is on 1. Yeah. So as the score moves to 133-46, you're in the 19th over. The bowler is Arish. And that one was hit down to long on. They get one. They will settle for one because, yes, they're coming back. Yeah, they cheated on that one, I could tell you. But the fielder did not send a good throw back in. So they cross for two as the score reached 135-46 St. Lucie. Now they got, with 1 over to go, the projected score is 142. Patul is on 5, Dave Archer on 6, Dave Archer on 3, and he will be facing. And I know he can hit some long ball. I'm kind of curious of him hitting towards the pan. But let's see what happens. It will be Stefan will be bowling his third and last over. And that one, he gets an outside edge and went down to the third man. They cross for a single. Still plays that one back past the bowler. It should be another single. They send the throw back in. 137-46. That one will go. That's a massive 6 down the cow corner. So Dave Archer moves on to 10 and the score to 143-46 St. Lucie. They're in the last over. 3 more balls to go to close out the inning of St. Lucie. So they are making some more changes, putting the short mid-wicket down on the boundary. And that one over his head at backward point, and it runs in the fence for 4. The bowler had made that adjustment and just dropped it a little short outside the off stump. Dave Archer plays that one over backward point. I think the fielder got a finger to it, but couldn't hold on and went in the fence for 4. That one hit it down to, and it's went for 4. It's 4. I did have to shout to let them know that of course I'm down here, and they have, because they had started not to signal 4. That was hit down to long off. The fielder runs in. They get one. They're coming back for the second, and they'll get it pretty easy because the throw missed the bowler. So it's the end of the over. It's the end of the inning. 153-46 St. Lucie. And while we will be taking a short inning break, we will be right back. Stay tuned, my friends.
to grab my bag.
Let me get it. You can't get it from me.
I don't think so.
Let me turn off this. Oh, okay. So while we return after the inning break, Port St. Lucie had made 153. I must say welcome to each and every one again, wherever you are in the world today, my friends. As we return to live cricket after the inning break, Port St. Lucie had made 153 for 7. Top scorer was Jordan Pinnock, who had made 49, gave away his wicket for 49. I say that because I was looking forward for that 50. At the crease is Jarrell and Raj. The opening bowler is Sham, and this will be the first ball. Right up in the black hole, and they just dropped the ball on it. It went out on the offside across for a comfortable single. That one, it could be out. No! That was Tucker Jr. who had pulled that one back in, and you could see everyone is running over there to congratulate him. That was a good catch. That was a very good catch there by Tucker Jr. on the long on boundary. So South India had lost their first wicket. They're 1 for 1. So the new batter to the crease is Vibar. Join Jarrell. Vibar Adini. So while you got a second slip, a backward point, extra cover, short mid off. That one plays on the onside, fielded by Goodlit, who runs in from mid wicket. The backward square leg. A man, it's on the mid wicket boundary. And that one plays in the covers. Jordan Pinnock is there, but he fumbled just a little on the cross for a single. Again, it's in the black hole and it could be in trouble now. Luckily for him, Jordan Pinnock missed. He would be way out his ground. Tries and miss. But the batsmen were able to cross for that single. They are 3 for no loss. So as Shah makes his way from the north to bowl to good boy, plays that one in the covers. No run. It's the end of the first over. The score is 3 for 1 South India. They're chasing 153.47 made by St. Lucie. So it will be Goodlet will be bowling the second over from the southern end. We got a second slip. Got a gully. Backward point, extra cover, short mid off, short mid on, a deep square leg, and a deep mid wicket. So it will be Goodlet. They're making some changes now. It's like Tucker, who was at in the gully position, he's now come to like a forward square leg. As Goodlet makes his way to the bar. That one he plays it down to mid wicket, fielded by Mark Pinnock. Score moves to 5 for 1. Jarrell is in 3. Idani is in 1. That was short of a good length on the mid stump, and the batsman was right on top of it and hit it down to find leg for four. That was hit back over the bowler's head for four by Jarrell, who moves on to seven. Down the leg, it's a loud appeal for caught behind. Umpire says not out. And he bowled him. Wow. That one seems like it swings back in the air because it he started to play down the leg. Was pretty much up in the block over where to get his center stump knocked out the ground as South India moves to 16 for 2 while they're in the third over. South India chasing 153 made by St. Lucie. that was flicked down the leg. Was chased by the keeper, Orin. They cross 4-2 as the score moves to 18-4-2. Oh, it's at the end of the third over. The score reached 19-4-2 South India. And I must acknowledge, here it is my daughter, Ashley Washer 91. Double A-S-H-E-R. I got to laugh because the name, it spells Ashley and then W-A-S-H-E-R. What is that?
He was here. Ashley was here.
Spell Washer for me, please.
Washer doesn't have an E at the end. Washer is W-A-S-H-E-R.
Yeah,
There's
there's
an E after the R.
okay. I was going by, yeah, it's kind of, it's something to laugh about because it's supposed to be Ashley was here 91. But if you spelled it slowly, it's spelled as Ashley Washer.
Washer E.
Because, but there's an E at the end of the W-A-S-H-E-R-E 91. Anyway, she's saying Happy Father's Day to all the dads. So I must say thank you very much. And again, all the dads who's listening, you get a Father's Day wishes coming to you as the score moves to 23-4-2. Idani is in 12. The new batter is Edwin is in 2. It's Goodlit who continue from the southern end. And that one was hit in the ground. It will be fielded by the bowler Goodlit. Score remains at 23-4-2. Wow. Sometimes you have a lucky day. And today is Goodlit lucky day for bowling. Not for his batting, but for bowling. Oh, that one was a slower ball wide outside the off stump. I guarantee if the batsman let it go, it would be a wide signal by the umpire. But he went across and tried to punch it through the offside, get an inside edge back onto his stumps. So South India is now 37, 23, or what did I get 37? 23-4-3. I think I'm gonna get Mr. Carlton Brown to come to Florida. Did I say try? Yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, that word makes a big difference. I'm gonna try to get him up here in South Florida. We can um, do some commentary and sometimes when you listen and you watch along, it's like him not afraid to tell the players them that you not play good. The shot there you shouldn't make a shot there. But maybe because he's in Jamaica. Yeah, because in Jamaica I feel I can chat to Papa a little bit more than if him live on the foreign land. But anyway, I like it though. I enjoy it. I always smile. I always smile. I hear it when it was doing the commentary this morning when he was telling Glasgow that you got so much runs to make and so much more balls, and every ball you're making a almighty swing. And then he mentioned about the keeper, Sri Lanka keeper. You know good. But now he take that back and said, you're having a bad day. Yeah, the commentary are very nice with Carlton Brown, man. It make you always saying things to make you smile, but also is he hit the nail on the head. That's what they call it. Yeah, man, he hit the nail on the head 98% of the time. The other two times when he don't is when he don't say it. But I must remind each and every one, for your broadcasting all over the world, especially if you're in Jamaica locally, you got to check out the Cricket Forum. I know there's a event coming up in Portland next month. I got to call the Englishman Lenroy White. Make sure we get Carlton Brown down there. If you want the whole world to see your event, you got to get Carlton Brown Cricket Forum. You got to get the Cricket Forum down there in Portland. I know you have this event every year for the past how many years? About 5, 6 years, and you need to get it be out to the whole complete world so that everyone can see what is happening down there in Portland. As we return to live cricket, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. It should be a run out. Eventually, the keeper fumbled. The throw wasn't that good anyhow, but the keeper fumbled a little. The batsmen were able to get back in his crease. That one was hit, and I could have a run out. No, Jordan Pinnock. It was off stop by the bowler, but Jordan Pinnock was right there to collect the fumble, but they were able to cross for a comfortable single. The score is 28 for 3, South India. They are chasing 154 made by St. Lucie. I must also remind you, my friends, pick the phone up, please. Call your friends. Let them know that cricket is on live by TVN Cricket. Just remind them to push that little bell at the top. Wow, that's a beautiful shot, and it went in and out. It went real hard, and was that Al Banton? Who's the culprit? It went in and went out. Usually those catch don't drop, as they would say, because it's going so hard. And wow, I guess Sham didn't mind it at all, and I know Banton is feeling much better now, because the next ball Sham decided that no, I'm not gonna let you hit it to the batsman anymore. I'm gonna do it myself. And he got the center stump knocked clean out the ground. Luckily for the keeper, he was way back, otherwise he would be in trouble. The score at the moment is 28-4 South India. They are reeling at the moment at the end of the fifth over. 28-4 South India. They're chasing 153 for 7 made by St. Lucie. And as I make way to get some result of some of the games that is going on further down south, BCC Ignite 141-46. Atlantic 76-43 after 10. Challengers 121-46. And we're talking about 20 overs now. 121-46. Mega Blaster 55-42 after 9. Falcons 222-46. Up against Young Genius Academy 53-42 after 6.4. Miami Chargers 114-10. Florida Cricket 76-2. So those are some of the games that is going on down south. You got some games that will be starting at 2 o'clock later today. I know the Hurricanes will be playing later. But as we return live, the score is 28-4, and it will be Goodlit to bowl his third over. Mark Pinnock is standing just out in front of the camera, and he don't want to look around because he had made a duck today.
God damn, man.
Yeah, made a duck today. He's decided to go farming, duck farming. He's putting his finger at his mouth, telling me, don't say it, don't say it. Wow, that was a juicy 6 by Goodlit. I could say it's a juicy 6 because he just threw it on the bat, and the batter said, thank you very much, and hit it out to the road. So that's 6 more added to the score. Give a big shout out to Romeo 23JA. And I would just read what he said. I kept saying, why is it that none batsman like Al is batting before Junior? That's what Romeo is saying. Come on, Sir Tux. I'm reading now. I'm reading. Come on, Sir Tux. We all know by now that okay, I'll stop there. How you doing, Mr. Romeo? Big up yourself, everyone. I kind of understand where you're coming from, but thanks for watching. Happy Father's Day to you and all your friends. What city are you in today? Don't tell me you're in Georgia now. It's too far away. Politics, politics, politics. Yeah, I can see him just there laughing. I see him just there laughing and said, you know what I'm talking about, eh? All I'm going to say though is happy Father's Day to you and your friends. That was a good ball. It's a loud appeal. Umpire says not out. I wonder if the keeper tapping appealing so loud because he caught that ball so good. The keeper did not turn as fast as they usually turn when they get an edge. Mr. Romeo, wherever you are in Florida, stay safe and be good. At the end of the sixth over, the score is 35 for 1. 35 for 4 after 6 overs. Edwin and Nair is at the crease at the moment. And it will be a change of bowling from the northern end. It will be Patul replacing Nagy. Sham Nagy had bowled 3 overs for 13 runs with 3 wickets and 11 dot balls. That's a good start there by Patul. It was played in the covers, fielded by Al Banton. Edwin is the batter. He's in 12. Plays and miss outside the off stump. "35 for 4 South India." So as we return to live audio, video, wow, that's a bad throw there. But the score reached 43, 44, 45. South India. They're in the 9th over. And as we can see, the weather seems to be changing just a little. We've been getting rain in the afternoon for the past so many days. That one player screwed up the wicket and he decided that he wanted to run in on striker, said nope, and he did a good job and make sure that he stays in his crease. Score remains at 43. Did they score that one? Okay, 43 for 5. Bristow and Edwin is at the crease. Outside the off stump, he plays and miss. Three, 4, 5, the 8.4 overs. Not a swing and a miss outside the off stump. Good bowling there by Patul. Again, he's beaten outside the off stump. Patul is in his 2nd over, none for 5. That one he get a outside edge and it runs down to 3rd man. The throw, it was chased by Sham. It's the end of the, bless you, it's the end of the 9th over. The score is 44 for 5, South India. And it will be Callis doing the bowling from the southern end. That one was hit down to in the covers area. They'll get a comfortable 2. Mark Pinnock is the one who runs around and send the throw back in, but they were back safe for comfortable 2. Must give a shout out to wow, that's good bowling there by Callis. Good bowling there by Callis. He floats one and then he gave the faster one of the batsman, wondering what next. And that one is another flighted ball. The batsman is thinking so much about the keeper behind the stumps, so he's just reaching out, hoping that he would make contact with the ball. The score moves up by 1, 47 for 5. Edwin plays that in the cover. It's fielded by Sham, no run. swing and a miss. The batter is thinking about getting a wide. Umpire have nothing to do with it. Huh? Well, this was a very lengthy water break, but now we return. South India is 47 for 5. Still needing another 107 more runs from 10 overs. 60 balls with 5 wickets remaining. A run rate of 10.70. It will be Patul. The ball in the 11th over from the northern end. As you can see, the umpire Max Dyer is signaling to the scorers. And that one he plays it and he could have a run out. Good field there by Sham. And good decision made by the batsman not to try that single. 47 for 5. It's a shout for a catch, but they crossed for a single as it went down to third man, fielded by Sham. Oh, that was a good ball, right in the black hole, but the batsman right on top of it. He just dropped the bat on it and was fielded by the bowler Patul. 48 for 5. They're in the 11th over. That one he plays it down to mid-wicket, chased by Al Banton. To be just a single. As they cross, the score moves up by 1. That one was hit in the covers. There's a fielder coming off the boundary to be just a single. For 5, South India. And that was hit down to long off. You could see the batsman decide not to put too much in it, so it would fall just short of the fielder, who is Goodlit. It's the end of the 11th over. The score is 51 for 5. And I must give a big shout out to Prince Jr., original Prince Jr. Got an event coming up on the 25th of July. Down there at Carib Island Restaurant down off North University Drive in Lauderhill. Event starts at 7 o'clock until 2 a.m. They're welcoming music fans, the Love Zone music. Who will be there as the DJ, you must ask? Everton, the Love Doctor, DJ Fernando, Dapper D, and the original The original Prince Jr. from Angel Sounds. Let me big up Prince, man. It's like man love domino like cook food. But I know you're gonna laugh when you hear this and say that whenever he's supposed to go up against Tucker along with Delroy, you gotta be calm. You gotta take it easy. Prince Junior, man, like him left-handed, man. I like to put it over the left hand. But when he playing those two domino players, he show some respect, eh? Prince, big up yourself every time. 57-45, South India. Down the leg, umpire signals are wide. Edwin is on 26. Bristow is on 6. That one just cleared the field a square of the wicket. It was chased down to the boundary and just stopped right inside, and they crossed for 2. I think that was Bose that chased that ball. As the score moves up to 60. Guess one of the batters is having some cramps. Edwin is on 28. Bristow is on 6. Callis, who is in his 3rd over, 1 for 15. That was hit down to long off. There's a field that comes off the boundary. Tucker Jr. Be just a single. It's the end of the over, the end of the 12th over. 61-45. South India needs another 93 more runs from 8 overs. With 5 wickets remaining. Now the required run rate is 11.51. Senior Cup is going on in Jamaica this weekend. Notrelani is playing St. Catherine in one of the semi-final. I haven't heard any score as yet. The West Indies B team. Is it the B team or the A team? And they're playing Sri Lanka. I think today is the 3rd day, if I'm correct. I know Sri Lanka is on top. I still haven't got no score on that. The major league is going on. And you know, for these T20 games, there's so much of a change over the years. A lot of teams now are making over 200. I think last night is it LA had made 240 something. And am I in New York? Reply, I think like 215 somewhere there. I know Pullard. Wow, that was hit hard and high. One bounce in the street. And Did the umpire signal the no ball? Yes, he signaled the no ball, and it will be also a free hit coming back, the next ball. As I was saying, Pollard make 100 last night, 100 flat, not out. It was a good inning. They lost the game, but it was a good inning from Pollard, and he also just passed Christopher Henry Gale, most runs in T20. Christopher Henry Gale is now in the lead after Pollard. 65-45 South India. As Patul runs into a ball to Edwin, and Edwin hit one down to wide, long on over the boundary for, well, that's a 4, one bounce in the boundary for 4. It was also a free hit. Mr. Calvin, how you doing? I haven't seen you for some time. I haven't heard that whistle for some time. It was a outside edge there, and it went down to third man, fielded by Sharma, who shies at the stumps but misses. The batsman cross for a single. As the score moves to 73 for 5. Another 82 more from 45 balls. That one played back past the bowler, and it's fielded, and it shies at the stumps, but it's a good field there by Callis. Backing up as Albanton missed again. I'm sure the batsman would be in some sort of a trouble if it had hit. 74 for 5. That one was just played in the covers, fielded by Goodlet. These fielders are pretty much flat-footed, and the batsmen see that, and they are taking advantage of that. Mr. Calvin, how you doing? Oh, you said that you're now living in Georgia. I was just about to mention that you missed a good party last night. Party at the club, a Father's Day party. You missed a good party, man. But anyway, if you're out of town, I understand. I must say happy Father's Day to you. And thanks for watching. As you know, TBN try to do as much as possible when it comes to cricket. Down the leg, umpire signals are wide. The score moves up by 1. Swing and miss there by Edwin. Edwin, who is on 41. Bristow is in 7. 76 for 5. South India. That one plays down to mid-wicket. There's a fielder there. Send the throw back in. That's Jordan Pinnock. Put the score up by 1, 77 for 5. That's a good ball plays. Square of the wicket. $78.45 South India. Plays and miss outside the off stump. Callis, who is in his fourth over, 1 for 19. That one, there's a fielder out there, but he won't get it. As it crossed the boundary for 4. Tucker Jr. was there and chased it, but unable to pull it back in. Went over the boundary for 4. The score moves to 82-5. So at the end of the 14th over, the score is 84-5. Callis had now finished his 4th over, 1 for 25. 72 more runs, 70 more runs from 36 balls. I'd say gather up to have a little discussion. It was more of the batter had wanted some liquid. Edwin is on 48, Bristow on 8, 48 from 42. That one, he get a outside edge and it flies through first slip. But Sham was there at second slip, was unable to come up with it. As the score moves to 85 for 5, South India. So it's Edwin who is on 48. I don't know what's the issue, but it's signaling to maybe need a new bat or something. Still waiting to see what's the showing the umpire, whatever the issue is showing the umpire the bat and signaling to someone to, I guess, to bring another bat in. Obviously they did not bring a bat, maybe something needs to be cut. I don't believe this. They come and pick that bat up, now they, I guess it was too heavy to carry a bat and a bottle of water together. So now he changes that. Edwin, who is on 48. It's Albanton who is bowling his first over. Wow. That one went in and out. He didn't have to move. It just went straight in and out. Now we got an outside edge. They get one. They're thinking about the second. As they would say, rubbing salt in the wound. So that's 50 there for Edwin. That's a well played 50. By tomorrow you won't see that drop catch. So, and he bowled him. Yes, he bowled him. It just hit the top of the stumps. So again, that drop catch did not really cost a lot. You will still remember what happened, but it did not really cost a lot because it just got two. So I know that that Patul will be feeling very good about that, knowing that so the score is now 87-46 South India. Mr. Calvin, how you doing? Again, I must ask you, are you now living in Georgia? Because like I said, I haven't seen you for some time. Are you living in Georgia? It's okay, you don't have to tell everyone. You can just answer my question. Because we missed that, that sound on Sundays. Yeah, Romeo is like, they're dropping catches like, I know it's part of the game, but I don't think it's a good part of the game to be dropping so much catches. The worst thing a fielding team can try to do is is try to get 20 wickets or 15 wickets. It's hard to win a game like that. '88 for 6, another 66 more runs from 30 balls. Run rate is getting higher and higher. So after 15 overs, Shamnagi is now bowling from the southern end, bowling to Harish. '88 for 6. That one was hit down to, well, it's in the covers. The man at long off, Mark Pinnock, runs in to do the fielding. That he get a inside edge, went down to square leg, fielded by Bowes. Batsman was thinking about a run but decided against it. 89 for 6, South India. That one he plays it in the covers, and coming off the boundary to field is that Kevin Fernando. As the score moves up by 1, 90 for 6. That one was hit hard in the covers, fielded by Banton, no run. Again, that was hit in the covers. Again, thinking about a run. It's the end of the 16th over. The score is 90 for 6, South India. '64 more runs from 4 overs. It's Al Bantan, he could be out. No, he just went over his head. Just went over his head. That was Perez Bowes. You can see he was backpedaling to try to take that catch, but it was just so far over his head. The batsman crossed for 1. Score moves to 92 for 6. That was hit back past the bowler, but down to long off, fielded by Tucker Jr. Gained the cross for a single. That one, he could be out again over by Perez's head, and again, this time, I don't think he get any answer with it though. It was just a little, it was, I can see again, he was backpedaling. Getting the cross for another single. 94-46. That's why he played this square of the wicket. Callis is there. Send the throw back into the keeper. That was hit down to long on. Goodlet is there. Send the throw in back to the bowler, and it's the end of the 17th over. The score is 95-46. Another 58 more runs. Another 59 more runs needed in 18 overs. In 18 balls, my mistake. Harish is on 4, and Bristow on 13. So it will be Jordan Pinnock. That was it down to long on. There's a fielder. Tucker Jr. is there running, but just dropped short as they cross for a single. And now it could be out. There's a catch here to Mark Pinnock. Yes, he took that catch down to long off. So Mark Pinnock pulled one in. 96-47. So Jordan Pinnock picked up his first wicket in his first over. South India 96-47, chasing 154 made by Palm Beach, made by St. Lucie. So at the end of the 18th over, the score is 99-7. And it will be Albanton to continue. And he bowled him. That was a quicker ball through the air and it knocked the leg stump out the ground. So Albanton had now picked up his third wicket in his third over. 99-8. And as the score reached three figures, 100 for 8 South India. Visto is on 15 and Aniban is on 1. So at the end of the 19th over, last over be bowled by Jordan Pinnock. That's a full toss and it down to mid wicket. Just stopped inside the fence. As the score moves up by 103 for 8. We're on the last over. That one was hit back over the bowler's head. Long off runs around and send a wild throw back in from the fielder, Mark Pinnock. $104 for 8. That was it, way out the ground, way out the ground. I'm really wondering what Jordan Pinnock is planning. So the score is 110 for 8. That's a better comeback there by Jordan Pinnock. That was it down to long off. Should be just a single fielded by Mark Pinnock. Send the throw into Jordan Pinnock. And the score reached Nelson. Ivor Henry. 1-1-1 for 8. That it's in the covers. That's a bullet. But there's a fielder there. And they'll just get a single. It's the end of the inning. 112 for 8. So St. Lucie had won. St. Lucie had won by 41 runs. So again, my friends, it was a beautiful day. Let's big up all the crew out there. Of course, Calvin, Romeo, Ashley.
Good day, Mr. Tox.
Mr. Brown. Mark Pinnock, respect every time. Thanks for spending the time watching some cricket, and as usual, this is TVN Cricket, South Florida #1. Yeah, I'm gonna say South Florida because I would say I cover most of the cricket here in South Florida. Every Sunday, you can look out for cricket coming from TVN. Until then, my friends, again, it was a nice day. I must say happy Father's Day again to all the fathers. You take care. Bless up every time. Again, thanks for tuning in. And stay safe. Bless. And how could I forget to say a big hello to my daughter who came to spend the weekend out here at cricket in the Mobile. And she enjoyed quite a bit. The only thing is that sometimes there's a bee that comes around that she don't like. But apart from that, everything was good. I must say thanks again for Ashley for stopping by and spending the week with Dad. It was such a I enjoyed that so much. Last night at the party at the club, that all the kids were there, and we had a very good time at the clubhouse. So you all take care. Again, bless up. Bye. See you next week.